Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Nomadland. And boy, has this been a long time in the making. This film was originally supposed to come out like October, November-ish, and probably expand in December. And they're like, oh, the Academy Awards are getting pushed back. The window's getting pushed back. We're going to push it back. And then it turned into a waiting game. I was just anxiously awaiting this film because I'm a huge fan of The Rider, which was Chloe Zhao's last film. And this film, like I'm going to talk about in a minute, is very reminiscent of the tone of that film. But I was such a big fan, and I love Frances McDormand. She's one of the best actors out there right now. And she has the awards to back that up, too. You might be getting another one. And when I heard Hulu had bought the rights to Nomadland, I'm like, yes! And then it's just like, mid to end February. Ugh. But it's here. And I got to watch it. And I absolutely adored this film. Now, technically, this really didn't get an actual theatrical or streaming release in 2020. So I am going to count this towards my 2021 films, which is great because it's off to a strong start. And this is my number one film. This and Minari are right up there for my 2021 films so far because this film is something special. And very similar to The Rider, this is a soulful, raw, emotional, and beautiful film. Zhao does such a great job of this is called Nomadland. She is a nomad. She is a wanderer. And you go from these place to place and place to place in this beautifully shot film with long takes, tracking shots, camera following Frances McDormand, just walking around, giant wide angles, so deep a focus, and just everything capturing the beauty of this land in the darkness and the just ugliness of our society in which this film takes place. It takes place in the wreckage and the ruins of the Great Recession. Places have fallen. Empire has lost its big factory. And then so many people lost their jobs, and you have Frances McDormand's character going from place to place, interacting with people, doing job to job, and you feel for her every moment. You have these uncomfortable conversations of like a teenage girl who she used to tutor saying, my mom told me you were homeless, and her saying, I'm houseless. I have a home. There's a difference. And having those kind of raw and mature conversations throughout this film, there is deep meaning in the dialogue in this film and the perspectives that each of these characters bring. And they've all been through loss in many different ways, traumatic and just raw emotion throughout this film. And Zhao's able to keep a consistent pace, a beautiful look, and an anchored performance by Frances McDormand, who is just so genuine in what she does with this role and in this film that feels just as genuine as her performance. It's a tough choice to go out and, because David Strathairn is also in this film and Frances McDormand, but most of these people are like real people. And that's a risk. But they felt so genuine and real in this film that it works so well. And I would believe, you could tell they're probably not actors because they're just too natural, but that pure natural aspect of this film works so well because you feel like you're in it with her for real. And many of these people are living this for real. And I think that is wonderful and special. Obviously, it's not wonderful that they have to live these lives. That's horrible. But the fact that they are able to bring this aspect to the film that's so genuine and poignant really bolsters this film so much and brings a shining light onto this horrible situation with so many people living in their trailers and their vans and their Winnebagos and just trying to make ends meet. And you see them going from Amazon to to a fast food casual restaurant, to this job, to that job, and just trying to make ends meet. And I got really emotional, and there's moments where I was just completely sucked in to the visual storytelling in this film because it was so poignant and beautiful and well realized. And Chloe Zhao is a fantastic director. The writer was great. Nomadland is impressive. And this is going to make a splash come Oscars, and it deserves it because this is an absolutely wonderful film, directed to perfection, performed to perfection by Frances McDormand. So, do yourself a favor. Go check out Nomadland right now on Hulu. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.